My boyfriend rearranges my fridge magnets every night after I fall asleep. When I figured out why, I cried in my kitchen at 6 a.m. I'm a nurse. I work 3 12-hour shifts a week, out the door by 6:15 while he's still dead to the world. He works from home, keeps late hours, and is physically incapable of going to bed before 1 a.m. Our schedules overlap like a bad Venn diagram, and honestly, that's been my one quiet fear about us, that we're two ships passing in a hallway. About 2 months ago, I noticed the magnets. We have those little word magnets on the fridge, the poetry kind, hundreds of tiny words. They came with the apartment, left by the last tenant, and mostly they just held up takeout menus. But one morning, while my coffee brewed in the dark, I noticed 4 of them lined up neatly at eye level. Have a good save today. No save made sense until I realized he'd run out of the right words. He meant safe. Have a good save today. I smiled the whole drive to work and forgot about it by lunch. Except the next morning, there was a new one. Come home, I miss your face. The morning after. Eat real lunch, not vending machine. Then, you are the strong one. Every single morning, a new little sentence at eye level built from a dead stranger's magnet collection, waiting for me in the dark. I never mentioned it. I don't know why. It felt like watching a deer in the yard. Say something and it bolts. So it became our silent thing that only I knew about. He never brought it up. I never brought it up. I started photographing them though. 63 mornings of tiny sentences in my camera roll. Then about 3 weeks ago, the messages changed. Forever sounds like enough time. Then, what if we never stop this? Then one that made me set down my coffee. Some questions live in my pocket. I stood in front of the fridge like it was a museum piece. Some questions live in my pocket. That's not a good morning message. That's a man circling something. For context, we've been together 5 years. We've talked about marriage the way you talk about a country you'd love to visit. Someday, warmly, no tickets booked. I'd stopped pushing because pushing felt like begging, and he'd gone quiet on the topic in a way I'd chosen not to examine. Last Tuesday, I came home early. A low census day, they cut me loose at noon. He was on a work call upstairs. His jacket was on the kitchen chair, and when I moved it to sit down, something small and square slid halfway out of the inside pocket. A ring box. Worn velvet, clearly not new. I did not open it. I want that on the record because I earned a medal in that kitchen. I slid it back, put the jacket exactly where it was, and walked around the block twice with my heart going like a trauma pager. When I got back, I noticed what I'd missed on the fridge that morning because I'd left in a rush. Patience, I am building courage. He wasn't circling, he was climbing. So I did something I'd never done in 63 mornings. I answered. Before bed that night while he showered, I pulled magnets down to the counter and built my own line, dead center on the fridge. Courage looks good on you. Take your time. Then I turned off the kitchen light and lay in bed pretending to sleep, listening to him pad down the hall for his midnight glass of water. I heard the fridge open. I heard it close. And then I heard nothing. A long, loud nothing. A man standing very still in a dark kitchen. The next morning, my alarm went off at 5:30 and he was already awake. Sitting on the edge of the bed, fully dressed at an hour he considers a rumor. Come to the kitchen, he said. His voice was doing something strange. The fridge had one new line on it, every word placed perfectly straight. The question left my pocket, will you marry me? He was down on one knee on our cheap tile, holding his grandmother's ring, the worn velvet box. And he said, I've been writing you every morning for 2 months trying to find the guts. Turns out you had them first. You always do. I said yes before he finished. I said yes so fast the neighbors probably heard. We're getting married next fall. The magnets are still up there. All 64 sentences of the world's slowest proposal. My mother thinks we should frame them. We're framing the fridge.